final, Great Flinders, Lock and Ramblers. Walshy's with me for the Lock team. And we're away. Hayden Davey, far west, got the ball. Phil Taylor, other central umpire. It looks to me like Ramblers are kicking north. They must have won the toss. Yep. Terrible dance and a few scrambles, and Phil Taylor takes in. Well, Taylor claims the bounce. It'll be who settles down first in this. I should say this final. Good bounce. There's a tap away and a handball by Trenor, but by Harsman. The scramble. There's a free picked out. Matt Pope. Bad handball. Camilleri. Pope under dispossessed. Camilleri again, but Pope was held, according to Hayden. And Walshy come in.
Rambler clears with a long handball. Players are having trouble holding their footing today. Matty Harsman is over the wing position. Spud clears a long flick to the half-forward flank. Cleared by Dusky. Handball out by Mellor. Mellor to Mad Dog. Mad Dog tackled. Gazza Hetzel has his first touch. Matty Mellor clears the handball. Darren Rawl.
Big body work.
Illegal body work done by the Ramblers player.
Get out, was he? Oh, this is not going to last all day. And away we go. It's a scramble. The pressure's hard. Ball's held to young Lesky and Foster. And they're just saying gently hello to each other. The ball's bounced. Spud Branson's up. Gathers. Tries to. Lesky. And Gardner clears. Down the flank. Who's that? David Beard, of course. Who plays on, I reckon. And there's a handball. Cool play on. And out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Ramblers. Ramblers are in the first semi-finals since 1984. Grand final, that is. And Lock are the first one since joining Great Flinders 15 years ago. So there'll be a bit of nerves out there for both. Kicking in danger. It goes to Mad Dog Bulldog. Got a hammy eye here, but he's playing. And there's a contested mark there, but I reckon it's Lesky, is it? Or yes, it's Lesky. Comes up with the ball. Looking ahead. Frick leads across. Taking his time. And Pope sets himself. Peter Beard clears well.
Peter Beard's with the ball. Clears out of the halfback line for Lock. Ball's running wide to Foster. Foster's got a great turn of pace. It's caught up the boundary line though. Players started at a rough and furious pace. Ball's gone to Ashley Warren in the centre. Good clearing handball. Ashley will probably come in for a fair bit of attention today. Richard Pope clears. Sends the ball down the half-forward flank for Ramblers. Good body work by the two Lock players.
But it's Troy Branson, long kick in. Troy Branson, long kick in, and sort of ineffective. Frick gets Shepherds, and that's Matt Pope. David Guyver, a handball to Pope. That's Cabot that picks up the ball and crosses. Spud Branson tries, but it's well defended.
Ball's cleared out of defence by Lock by Peter Beard. Peter Beard's kick finds Matty Mellor. Matty Mellor's handball back to Pete Beard. Pete Beard's kicks is efficient to Skinner.
Skinner's back after that bad ankle.
He's had it well strapped. Skinner's kick is out on the full. The oldest player on the field is about to kick in. Had a very good final so far.
Spud Branson spoils Ashley, tries to get the handball out and does. Ball's gone nowhere. but it's well trapped. Peter Beard's around the mark again.
Peter Beard for his 5th possession for the day.
Back.
Handball to Dusky. Dusky still got the ball. Dusky clears. Nice kick up to the half-forward line. Foster marks on the 50 metres. Sends it in high and long. Right at the point of the square. And the mark's taken by Ramblers.
Matt, I reckon that's young. Matt, how's that for brain? Matt Mecken clears straight down the centre, and he sees Cabot unopposed.
He's checking on behalf of Locke.
Yes, it was. Cabot looks around. I reckon he's going to go down the centre again. Taking his time. Taking a while to find the clear space here. Pope sets for Beard to spoil.
Ball's picked up by Brock Kennelly. His left leg kick finds Green, gets his hands to the ball. Skinner applies the tackle. Probably too high, but he gets away with it.
Yeah, Cavalieri picks up. There's a fair bit of pace and a big bump, but he's picked it up, cleared Richard Pope, handball. There's 2 Cabot, excellent. Cabot settles and passes to half forward.
The ball's taken by the experienced back pocket and David Beard. David Beard's kick truly finds Dusky. Dusky plays on. Sends the ball into Ruckman and Pagey. Lyle Dolling marks on the chest.
Great stuff, Lyle Dolling. Older bloke there, but a lot of brains. That hair's not grey, it's his brain shovel. Cabot spills, Warner picks up, turns out of trouble. A high ball down to Richard Pope, sets himself, but cleared well by
Gus Glover. And the ball goes over the boundary line on the Ramblers half-forward flank.
No score on the board, a nervous start, I think. Fair bit of body work and not a lot of penetration into the forward lines.
Skinner's got the ball and locks on the wing. Kicks past the centre line, but smart by Ramblers.
Yep, sticks Naomi across the ground to centre. Matthew Haas with a quick hand pass into the sand. Gillespie picks it up well. Boggs doesn't know where to go. Yes, he does. That's Sean from the hill.
Peter Beard marks on the Locks half-back line. Pete will probably have his 6th possession by now. At this stage, Peter Beard and Ashley Warner have certainly put their dominance on the game.
Yep, out of bounds on the half, on the wing. First team to settle and get a break here will be important. The conditions are beautiful. Lovely spring afternoon with a slight westerly blowing straight across the ground.
Foster's kick's good. Finds Rawley on that 50-metre line. This man, Locke will be looking for a big game out of this man today. Kick is beautiful, but it's marked in the back pocket by...
It's a beautiful mark. Wish I could pick him up. Oh, it sticks loudly. And it's run down the boundary line and out of bounds. Safely out of bounds and they're down inside the ground. Somebody's going to have to get a score on the board soon. Young Troy Branson's been rucking well this season, and particularly in the finals. He gets the palm away there to Gydra, who drives it down the flank, down to the wing.
Wittrick clears to the half-forward fine. Rawley's in for a fair bit of attention today. The rugged centreman, Locks rugged centreman clears, looking for Skin. Skin gets his hands to the ball. This man's brilliant when he gets the chance. Ball's cleared. Ball's in the Locks full forward line. Hit out by Wombat. This man usually does something. Locks puts the first score on the board, it's a goal. Goal by Locks full forward and Bobby Thompson. That man kicked 9 goals in the second semi-final against Ramblers to be Locks' main spearhead.
Just while the ball's coming back, I better let the people know that Ramblers did win the B grade and win the Colts. The minis were minor round premiers, and so proud day for Ramblers. The B grade are all but are doing, the netball are doing well too. I'll tell you about that soon. The ball's about to go up in the centre, up by Taylor from far west. Incidentally, the boundary umpires are great Flinders panel umpires, which is good to have senior umpires running the boundary. Troy trying to set but can't get there. Ashley gets the tap away. Ball's to ground and nowhere. Camilleri gets the ball on the boot, touched off the boot. Fricky can't get there. Baldock, clean bowls, and Pedro picks up. Good hand pass. No, it was away. and Fricky get his head over the ball. It's the only one who could doubt get it down there. She's tight out there, and it's got to be a ball up. Just the Rambler side of centre, between centre and centre half forward. Not brilliant football at this stage, but tight and hard. That's Richard Pope gets a hurried kick, trapped by his brother Matthew. A beautiful hand pass out to Harsma, who ducks the tackle and spears one in. I reckon it's just drifted off, and it's a point. Harsma not renowned for his pace, but he does like kicking goals.
Typical finals football. Pressure's on, it's hard. Randy Harsma kicked the last point. Cameron to clear from the full-back line for Lock. Heading for the half. Back line, Kia Brown. Troy Branson gets a steady shot at goal. Probably.
I reckon he can do it this time, Rob. Breezes slightly over his favour, over his left shoulder.
He'll kick from 50.
Oh,
short pass, kicks into the man on the mark. Bad football. Kia Brown gets it out. Ball's cleared by Locks, Wingman and Brock Kennelly.
Camilleri started well. Camilleri started well, set up Troy Branson. Mad Dog gave away a free, I reckon. Taylor, who's hot on these, is hot on these in the second semi, and he's going to be hot today, by the way. Tries a talk. He's a wobbly old, but she bounces through the pack. And there's a fist away from safety for Lock.
Dusky clears the ball from the back pocket, but it's intercepted by the Ramblers and forced over the boundary line, and Ramblers forward pocket. Greeny's on the ground, clears for the handball, out to the ruckman and Taji. Dusky's up for his 5th kick. He's got us out on the full. It's curling back in, Rawley sets, and Lyle Darling punches over.
That's what Lyle's been doing to Rawley all the finals, is that clearing punch in the last, negating a brilliant footballer. Sticks Lowry quickly across the ground, and he finds who we can see him now. That's Richard Pope. He drives very wide, he didn't want to go that wide. But underneath it's Gydra, who's picking it up. Quick hand pass back to Sean Turner, who fumbles. And Gydra cleans up into the centre back to Richard Pope.
At this stage, Ramblers are probably moving the ball better in their forward line than Lock. They seem to be able to find the loose player.
Probably a fair comment, not much scoring going on, but they seem to have a bit more of the ball. Goes short again, and it's not paid. Spud Branson did his best to get there, but couldn't quite. Cleared for Lock. Leski challenges, picks up the ball, gets tackled beautifully, but Frick is in trouble and still gets a hand pass out. Leski I get out to Richard Pope, and a hand pass through to Cabot, who dodges and has a quick ball from snap, and somebody boots it off the ground and he will goals it. Oh no, he didn't. Didn't pick up who it was.
Good body work by Gus Glover there to put the player off his kick. Cameron to clear the ball again. Lovely clearing kick. But again it hits the Ramblers player and David Frick.
23.
Camilleri started well. Camilleri started well for Ramblers, and the Pope brothers and Fricky. That ball lands in the clear. Umpire's seen something, and he's giving it to Lock against probably Troy Branson, I reckon. And who's got it, Cameron? Yeah. Keep going, Lock.
Greeny clears from the back pocket to Miller. Miller's chip passes to no one in particular, intercepted by Ramblers. And the ball's, Pete Beard takes probably his 7th possession for the game. He's certainly been the dominating force in the half-back line. Kicks high and wide to the wing. That play is uncalled for in a grand final. The player should be concentrating on the ball and not the man.
That's right, Walshy, but he didn't see the first one.
The pass is good, finds Greeny. Screening goes to Foster. David Foster is a brilliant mark in the air. His balance is extremely good. Foster into the full forward and Bobby Thompson. Bobby's got his eyes on it. And from here on in, I'd back Bobby in for a goal.
Scoreboard says Lock 1 goal, Ramblers 2 points. Thompson lines up probably their second attack into the forward lines this quarter. They kicked cleanly with the first one, and I reckon that Thompson likes goals.
Oh, the ball's curving back nicely. Oh, he's got 4 points. Lovely kick by Bobby Thompson. Started with a silly free kick in the one in the wing.
By the way, Walshy's dressed up like a bloody idiot here with his kangaroo jumper on, but pity you couldn't get a camera on him. Sweating a bit, but he's doing a good job. I'll roll a smoke.
Hayden Davis said his bounces today haven't been very good. Ball goes up nice and makes a lie of me. Andrew Paul Arvin gets his hands on the ball. Cleared by Gazza Hetzel with a punch. Another free kick's pulled out of the centre. Kerr Brown to clear for Lock from centre. Nice kick from half forward line. Rawls takes it on the chest. Lovely kick into the forward line. Taken chest mark by Wombat. This man that usually does something with the ball every time he touches it.
Well, the kick will be, the wedge raise will be helping him. He's swinging the ball into the goals, making the goal even bigger. He likes his goals too. I reckon he'll probably kick it.
I would say the Lock's cheer squad will erupt when Wombat kicks this goal.
I love that.
This is certainly shaping up to be a very good grand final.
Taking his time.
I'm biased, but I certainly hope the Lock wins it by at least 10 goals.
If you win it by a point, you'll be lucky, you'll be happy.
The kick hits the post. Hit the top of the post, actually. Ramblers clear. With this wind, I'd say it should go straight down the centre. Kicks balls on the half forward line for Lock. Clear by Ramblers. The kick smothered off the boot by Youngman. Lovely play. That's desperate finals football. Good tap down by Arvin. Finds Rawls. Rawls handball's good. Parsons got the ball on the half-back line for Ramblers. Again, the ball smothered off the boot by Darren Rawls. Must be very close to the boundary line. The ball goes out right in front of the Lock spectators. Good crowd today for the finals. All the finals have been very well supported.
Yeah, great day. As was all the finals. Rawls the danger man for Ramblers. He's been well held in the last minor round game and in the second semi by Lowell Dolly. If the ball's fed into him good, you can't stop him. He's had some good valuable possessions today, but that's out on the full and Ramblers to kick in. And it's Brendan Starkey. Brendan Starkey has the ball. And there's a different looking Lock side, I reckon, to what we've seen the last couple of games. They look a little bit more penetrating. And it's a good long kick, but Foster sets himself for a screamer, doesn't quite take it. And Dotting clears to Leski, who clears to Richard Pope, who bounces. And he's making ground on that lad behind him, and he does a small pass, and he does fine. Oh, who's he got? He's got Troy Branson. Who centres the ball, looking for and finding Sean Turner, gets his first real touch for the game.
Good mark under pressure.
That's right, he was outnumbered and did it well. He's a bit, probably too far out to score, he's a good 50. He's going to back himself in though, he's going to give it a go, Walshy, but I don't reckon he can do it. Wobbly old one, going to drop short, and it's Peter Beard once again. Oh, David Beard.
Mark's taken by David Beard to handball to Dutchie. Dutchie clears. Gazza, this man's had a good year for Lock. Chips the ball in front of Brock Kennelly. Brock Kennelly's fast and a left legger. Clears himself out of trouble, but hits David Frick on the chest. Bad Lock's passing, he's letting him down into the forward line.
Yep. Fricky goes just on the side of the wing, and Sean Turner doesn't quite gather it. Cleared by Lock and brilliantly picked up and driven down, and you better call this one, Marcy. Good mate.
Harvin's kick found Matty Miller. Matty plays on. Handball goes across to Grassy. Grassy sets himself, steadies, kicks it in, looking for Bobby Thompson. Bobby Thompson marks in front of his opposition. Great pass, great kick. Good mark. Bobby Thompson has certainly started well this week, lining up for his second goal.
Like we say, if he kicks this, the best thing we can do for Ramblers is get it back to centre. But it's only early days. Scoreboard reads 2 goals, 1 to Lock, and 1 point to Ramblers. And his goal this one will be 3 goal 1 to 1 point. Halfway through 20 minutes into the first quarter. Lock seem to have settled in the last 10 minutes of this quarter.
Paul Arden has changing off the ruck off the bench. He had a good game last week, and it looks like he's keyed up and fired up for this game too. Young player with a big future. Ramblers probably had the better of the centre breaks up to this stage.
Spud Branson in ruck at the moment with Paul Arden. Beautiful bounce. Spud takes a knock, hits it down towards centre. I thought Ashley, who's got a lot of attention. Nice hand pass. Nice hand pass to Guidra. Guidra finds Sean Turner with a nice strong mark. A bit of attention by Camo. That's what he expected for fullbacks in a final. And I reckon I'll back this fellow in. Got a cross breeze, but not too bad. Pretty predictable breeze. Not easy. Badly need a goal to reply to those 2 from Lock. Oh, he sliced her off the side.
Oh, it's good. McGood's mark's taken and got us out in full. Pete Beard declared. Dane's possessions the game. His kick finds Gazza Hetzel on the half-back line. All year the half-back line's been our strongest line. David Foster has started well. And Paul Arden pulls down a good mark in the pack. This young lad's shaping up quite well. Nice kick up the half-forward line, looking for Skinner. Skinner out-manoeuvred by Stitch Lowby. David Frick kicks to the centre line and finds Camilleri. He has started well, aggressive player. Gus Glover attempted a nice mark, dropped it. Ramblers clears off half-forward line, looking for their falling forward.
Sean Waite drives it up there. But it's well defended by Lock. And it's no, Ramblers get the free. It must have been holding the ball. Would not tap it out, says Hayden Davey.
A little bit rough, he's trying.
Yeah, with one hand and not
but you take it. But then again, I am biased.
Centres the ball, looking for and finding. No, not Matt Pope, almost.
Ball's taken off Pete Beard's feet. Kerr Brown at the bottom of the pack. At this stage, I'd say Peter Beard is best for Lock. Good bounce by Hayden Davies. Ramblers wins it out. It's cleared by Lock. David Foster receives a free kick in the back. Cleared by Kerr Brown. Kerr Brown chips it to the wing, finds Darren Raw. Lyle Dolan scores off the boot.
Well done, Digby.
Boundary try and contested by Lock. Taps it out. Puts it into Brock Kennelly. Brock Kennelly's tackled. The pressure is certainly out there though. Good handball. Matty Harsman's handball finds David Frick. David Frick with his left leg kick into the full forward line.
Beautiful kick.
And it's touched. It's touched off the boot. Good pressure out there, good play.
No, there's a free. There's a free. There's a free. Camo gets a free.
And Cameron gets...
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
David Beard clears. The ball's on... Good hip and shoulder applied. Another hip and shoulder applied. The pressure is certainly on out there.
Matt Pope to his brother Richard. Quick handball to the centre, and Matt Pope wiggles around and eventually gets the kick in a sending the ball. Fricky sets himself and nearly takes it under a lot of pressure. Spins around. What's he going to do? He's got a good kick. He's under pressure. He's kicked a point.
Been playing senior football since he was 14, I believe. He used to play for the Arno Bay club in the County Juniors League.
His first season with Ramblers, becoming his coach, and has really made an impression on the side with his good coaching and leading by example.
Very aggressive footballer.
Yep. Joy's a very select player.
The ball's cleared by Bulldog out of the full-back line. Lovely kick to the half-forward, half-back line.
Matthew Haslett. Lovely one in. He's out on the
ball goes out in the full. Probably the best turn of pace I've seen Matty in a game of football for a long time.
He's like a horse, he only gets good in the spring.
Lovely kick to Gaza Hetzel. He's a busy rover. Ball holds up in the air. Something over the boundary line.
Probably worth mentioning in the second semi, Ramblers defeated Lock by a small margin. In the last minor round game, Ramblers defeated Lock by a small margin, but the previous two games early in the year, Lock defeated Ramblers easily. So Ramblers probably go in as favourites after winning the last two encounters.
Ball's cleared off half-back line by Gus Glover. Goes over the line. Lyle Dolling is certainly sticking to Lock's half-forward, centre half-forward, Dan Raw. Good tap. Ashley Warner is putting his dominance on the game.
Somebody hit out by Ramblers, and the ball's on the ground again. They're fighting for it hard.
Dan Raw handball to Mad Dog's kick finds Lyle Dolling.
Rawley's moving around a bit to keep away from Dolling. Camilleri got played on there.
The umpire anticipated the mark. Free kick goes to Skinner. Lock plays on through Brock Kennelly. Brock Kennelly puts it out in front of Grassy. Hadn't got enough pace to get to the ball though. Ramblers players tackled high.
Van Lincoln had his body over the ball, got impeded, and he's given the free. Taylor's hot on those. He centres the ball, looking for Ashley Warner. He's under pressure.
Ball's picked up by Wheatra. Wheatra's kicks to the half-forward line looking for Skinner. Skinner marks well. Should be a 50-metre for drag down like that afterwards.
Just all 11 stone of him, just touched him. Anyway, the pressure's still on the half-forward flank. Trying to be picked up there by Troy Branson, smothered well off the beat. The pressure's right on.
It's worth a kick when they can do that. The ball's cleared by Green and finds Younger. He could make the distance here. He's a very good kick. Pretty footballer.
This will be, if he kicks this, it'll be 4-1 to 1 point, and that'll be a considerable, to 3 points, it'll be a considerable lead early in the game. And it's there.
The crowd are up, so we can presume it was a goal.
Full goal one's good kicking. Blustery, not a blustery, but a crosswind. 4-1 to 3 points. Ramblers need to throw some goals on the board. They can't let the Lock run away.
I personally say Ramblers should be kicking towards the scoring end. The breeze slightly favouring that way.
Yeah, I don't think the breeze got much to do with it. It's pretty well across. But anyway, back in the game. It's Page.
Page gets his hands on the ball. Cleared out of centre by Green. Green's kick bounces over Lyle Dolling's head, a bit unlucky. And at quarter time, the game started hard and furious. Lock leads 4-1 to 3 points. But we've seen these two sides play a lot of time. The game's not going to be over until...
Mad Dog got a hamstring, I heard. Is that right?
Treatment come up well. Treatment through the week's brought him up quite well, and he says it's not affecting him at all.
And Pagey didn't play in the second semi.
The man had cracked ribs. While they wouldn't be healed, he wasn't going to miss out in the grand final.
Right, and there was one more, Skinner with an ankle. How's he going? He's strapped heavily.
Well, he's strapped heavily, but he considers that it's no impediment, and the selectors were quite confident in kicking him.
Well, I think they'll have a spell until they bounce the ball. First bounce of the second quarter in the 1994 Grand Final, Great Flinders. Sean Turner in the ruck, but it was a bad bounce, and Gardner gathers, kicks poorly to Frick, who does a quick hand pass to Warner, who gets clean bowled, and the umpire sees a bit of a infringement with the tripping, holding the leg.
Matty Miller to clear from the centre. Good kick up the half-forward line.
I think it is Gus.
Dolling clears the handball.
Dolly, well defended Dolly out to Sean White. John Oleski tries to gather, awkward bounce, Frick gathers, in trouble, quick hand pass to Warner, who's in trouble. Oleski, great play, small kick under pressure, and great mark by Balder. No, not paid.
He kept his eye on the ball all the time, and it certainly played off. The ball's going to hold in, the ball's out in the full.
Quarter time, Fricky said the boys were fiddling and faddling in the forward lines with short kicks. He said, do your first option, don't fiddle and faddle, just go long. With your first option, don't muck around. Wasted opportunities.
And a great mark taken by Glasscover at centre half back.
That breeze, Walshy, you're right, it is from the southwest, it is favouring the northern end. Ramblers did have the use of it, although it swung around during that quarter, but Lock will definitely have the use of it now. John Oleski sets himself in front on a short kick, in position, quick mark, but a bad kick.
Peter Beard runs the ball out the half-back line. Care Brown's kick. Locks kicking into the forward line.
Another bad kick. Another wobbly kick by Warner. Troy Branson shepherds and John Oleski fiddles under pressure, dispossessed.
David Beard's handball finds Troy Wheatrud. Troy Wheatrud goes to the centre. Ball sunk cleared, Ashley Warner handballs. Ashley Warner receives a free kick. He's certainly receiving a lot of attention today, but then again he's one of Ramblers' main playmakers.
You'll be right, Walsh, you're a protected species with that bloody kangaroo thing on.
Good tackle applied by Dusky to get a holding the ball decision. This man will probably find somebody.
Another bad kick. The kick is not good in this quarter. Early this quarter, a lot of missed kicking. Sean Turner takes that turnover. He's trying to get a decent kick out of this one. There's a high kick to centre out forward, setting themselves.
Ball falls clear. Dusky comes out of the pack, drops the ball. Ashley Warner's hand pass is misdirected. Gus Glover. Paul Arvin to take the free kick.
FAD with a pretty soft FAD that one, but soft FAD, but hard to praise him all the time.
Nice kick by Paul Arvin to the forward lines. Tackles fast and furious out there at present.
Yep, yes, well done, Matt. Gathers and centres the ball to centre out forward. Troy up high.
Troy had too much height then for David Beard.
Beautiful jump.
Lock has Richard Dusky in the hands of the trainer. Elbow injury, perhaps.
That's forced over the line with good defence by Lock in the forward pocket for Ramblers. It's a dead pocket. But for the first time we've been in attack for quite a while.
Shannon Brown comes on for Lock. Holding a ball decision, it's got to be umpire.
Can't umpire from here, Wilson.
Mad Dog clears, lovely kick, right to the wing position.
Yep, Sean Turner gathers well, weaves one and puts a nice long kick in, but finds no.
He should have marked that ball. Shannon Brown straight into the play. I'll give free kick umpire, please.
Warner fights hard and does get the free. Must have been impeded. Frick is outgunned, but in position and gets a high tackle position. And Fricky, unlike him, has a bad kick over Ryder's head, and there's a push by Jono in the back. No, it's play on. The umpire lets the ball run. Gardner gathers the ball and has a quick snap which sends GT to his eyes, dashing to the point.
There's no advantage in playing on them, but a lot of players run the ball all year. It's good to see them still trying their options.
Big kick out by Camo.
Brock Kennelly marks on the half-back line for Lock. His left leg kick finds, it's put out in front of David Foster.
Yeah, sticks Larby and sees it to the boundary. Okay, so she's still a tight class in the second quarter, so far in. Sean Turner doing quite a bit of ruck work if you ever get to the ball.
Lock changed their ruckman, Darren played on.
Digby, nice clearing kick to the centre forward line, but gathered well by Locke.
Shani Brown's been on for 2 minutes and had 2 kicks.
That's Six Larby has a quick little grubber underneath the pack to Fricky, who gathers well. Usually a good delivery, but this one's a wobbler. But it's bounced over the pack, the first two, but Cameraman gets caught holding the ball. Tackle from Richard Pope.
From our position, it looked like he had an attempt to kick.
Yeah, but it was a firm tackle, that's what happened. Fricky's calling somebody on. Anyway, we need this goal. Here we go. Sets himself, takes a long time to kick this ball like his brother.
Oh,
that was declared, what? Hard to see. Must have been touched. One flag only.
Cameron clears, kick for the half back line, looking for Foster.
Matt Pope.
Good turn of pace by Foster, doesn't spoil the kick. Kick's brought in. Ashley Warner drags Scare Brown to the ground without the ball. Should have been a free kick, Phil.
She's fierce out there. Very hard to get clear position. Cabot with a quick hurried kick. But cleared now.
Troy Witcher turns back. Handball's out.
That's fierce out there. There's no time to have a second thing.
Pagey tries off the ground.
Warner, quick hand pass to Richard Pope. Yeah, that's all right. And a hand pass to Fricky and a hand pass out in the open to Lesky, who has found that little bit of space and nails, what is it? A goal for Ramblers. They badly needed that. And there's a little bit of a push and shove in the forward pocket, but the goal's on the board. And so, is this the Ramblers in attack against this slight breeze? Southwester, which is a good sign for that club. Troy Branson's coming off. Maybe just having a rest from the ruck. He looks quite fit. Mike Trelaw out from injury since Mike Trelaw went out injury since midway through the year. He's come back in and must be very keen, although not match hard. And Locke clear the ball through Foster from the centre bounce down to the half forward flank. A great mark there. Sean White, quick hand pass to Sticks Lowby, who chips one around the corner and it's wide. And out, that's too wide. Wilbur Williams calls it out of bounds on the field.
David Foster takes the kicking. Kick goes to the half forward flank. Lyle Dollings manoeuvres himself in position. Ball goes free. Picked up by Gaza Hetzel. Ball's out of bounds on the half forward line. Lyle Dolan caps it clear. Ashley Warner comes out with the ball.
Matt Nichols fumbles. Quick hand pass by Rambler Connor does not find the mark.
Brock Kennelly's kick spearheaded into Skinner. Skinner under a lot of pressure and dropped the mark. Brock Kennelly has another kick, sends it wide to the attacking wing. Weedy's got front position.
John Oleski gets through and brilliantly gains possession of the ball and finds a good pass to Frick, the coach, who looks down to the centre half forward position, runs on and drives a nice looking kick up towards Mike Trelaw. His first attack on the ball gets held and he's going to get a kick.
Silly free kick. David Beard.
Mike looks wide to the and finds. Which Pope is this? That's Matt Pope. No, sorry, that's Richard Pope. Sorry, I got him mixed up. Richard, the younger one. Across the goal.
Another point to Ramblers.
That was a crosswind on that shot. It wasn't quite as easy as it may have looked on the camera. It was very straight across the face of that goal. and kicks in. Way you go. No, it's Warner that Buddy takes an easy mark from behind. Stuffs his kick up again. Punches away. And gathered quickly by Camilleri, who was well, but his hand pass was negated. Hayden Davey can see something. They're right on this, anything that's being held. Speaking to Ashley Warner, I believe. No, speaking to must have spoken to a lock fellow because he's given a 50 in Ramblers' favour. Right to the goal square, right to the goal mouth. You can't see who's down. Did you pick that up?
Well, it looked to me like Shani Brown attempted to push the ball clear and he caught the player. I don't think there was anything in it myself. I'd like to see it on replay actually.
You probably will, mate.
Anyway, the score's on the board for Ramblers.
Right, there's another goal, so there's 2 goals this quarter. The first 2 goals for the game, so they're 2 goals 6. 2 goals 6, which must lift their confidence. At least they're starting to score. And 4 goal 1 for Lock. So back to centre we go. One goal 1, the difference at the moment. So, Lock have stopped their big run because they have the wind, a slight advantage of the wind this quarter, and they've stopped scoring. And Ramblers have scored 2. It must be heartening for the Rambler boys and worrying for Lock. There you go, Walshy. See what you can have.
Till tail of the bounce.
Turner's underneath it.
Turner clears. Brock Kelly attempts to kick it out of the centre. Camilleri picks the ball up, puts it out in front of Ashley Warner. Ashley Warner picks up, handballs. Frick receives. He's kicked. He's intercepted by Locke.
And that's the ball up, and that was well put in by the Rambler bodies there to hold that ball in that position. Locke had the body in front. So it's a ball up between centre and half forward and full forward. Warner's in there with a bit of body work, the ball's on the ground. And there's a throw, I reckon. No, there must have been something on the ground there that we couldn't see. And like I said, this umpire's hot on anything that's manhandling. And Gydra has the ball, and he would be 25-30 metres out. And I'd back him in. He's a good, reliable, week in, week out, a good, reliable player, Gydra. Rover. Indeed, we'd love to see this one go through.
Speak for yourself, Smarty, hold on.
There's a cross breeze, runs in, oh, the umpire doesn't move. That's another goal. That's 3 this quarter for Ramblers. Things are looking good for the black and white at this stage. A long way to go. Getting it out of centre better. I think Sean Turner's helped the job in centre when he can get to the ball. Warner's dominating with his possessions and handballs out. And Frick is fading off those handballs and delivering well.
Ramblers' last 2 goals have come from free kicks given by Taylor though. What about that?
Well, I think you better talk to your players about that. Well, that's the way the game's played today. That's what he did in the second semi, as you remember as well. That's Matthew Haas, the Sharks went off the bounce in towards, and Mike Trelaw nearly takes his.
David Beard is tackled high, but doesn't receive a free kick. Knee in the head. If the umpires gives them one way, they've got to give them both ways.
That's half forward for Ramblers. It's Turner down to, and it's everywhere at the moment. When Frick picks up the loose ball out of the pack and dobs it quickly across, Rich couldn't quite hold it, and he's down. Guide was in the run for the ball as well as balled up, I reckon. Hope's in there still. It's being run desperately towards the boundary. Guide gets a quick kick around the corner, which is an excellent centering kick. But it's clear away.
Lock's kick finds Peter Beard. It's a very handy game today. Peter Beard's kick goes to centre and finds Shani Brown on the bloody chest. That's an interesting hold there. I can't describe it, I don't think there's anything in football terms for it. The kick isn't good, finds his uncle in Keir Brown. Keir Brown props, gets clear, and his left leg kicks put out in front of Skin. Now we'll try and see how good his ankle is. The ball bounces up, Skin hasn't got possession of it.
His ankle don't look good.
No, he run it with a proppy. Weedy's got the ball. His kick's cleared, he's throwing afterwards.
Good defence by Dolling. Good defence by Dolling, and the ball trickles back to him, and he gets another possession. He kicks wide under pressure, and there's 2 knocks there.
The ball's going to Weedy. Weedy kicks it into the... Brawley sets himself. Score.
That's Parsons had the quick tap away there, under pressure. Still going with Sean Turner. And but Camilleri, who picks up the loose ball, can find some space. He's tripped. No, he plays on. Gets Cabot on the wing. Cabot has a quick hand pass, got in trouble.
Ball's intercepted by Foster. Foster puts it to the top corner of the square, but it's all Ramblers. I've still got to say that Phil Taylor up the other end was finding 3 kicks in that lot.
Well, we're a long way from the game. Taylor got the ball now, and it's only 30 metres out from the lock goal. And it's a wobbly old bounce, knocked away by Turner, but picked up.
Ball goes to
Cabot. Cabot gets a handball out, and it's Matthew Pope with a throw. I think it's declared. Just a little bit of a Jarman type handball, I reckon. But anyway, it's been picked up.
Well, I've got to eat my words. Taylor has about both ways. I'll say it's good umpiring.
There's a bit of confusion out there. What's going on?
Locke has a shot from the point of the goal. It's got to be a goal. Guarantee a goal.
I didn't pick that up. It wasn't returned on the full, or refused to return it. That's the only thing I can think of.
We'll find out in the replay. Must have been there.
Yeah, it took too long to get it back, I reckon. And so we just gave away without poor discipline. We gave away the goal. So Locke's right back in. Well, it's right back in the momentum in this game now. Even though they're well in front with 5-goal 1, 2, 3-goal 6, they lead. But they're back in the momentum of this quarter with that goal. They must be relieved to them. It's the first score this quarter. Those umpires are right on top of anything. They want to maintain control. They come from far west where they have more trouble with discipline than we do in Great Flinders. That's what it's renowned to be. Well, it's Troy Branson back in ruck, and it's Page. There's another bit. How's he bounce?
Bounce favours Locke. Ball's in the centre of the ground, off the ground. Oh, Keir Brown was very lucky not to give it a kick away. Brock. Skinner's got the ball. Skinner spins out of trouble and snaps another point. Out in the full.
He does look proper. You know, he would have normally known that. He's a good footballer.
Locke didn't get back on the ball then though. Keep their minds on their job.
Nigel looks for Richard Pope. Richard, Pope boys are ranging far and wide and having a good influence on the game. He sends the ball to the true wing.
Really sitting under a lot of pressure. Ball's cleared by Matty Miller. Finds Wombat. He could make the distance. Puts it out for Bobby. And Bobby Thompson drops smart. A lot of pressure on him though. Bobby Thompson puts it to the top of the square. Shanny Brown sets himself. But it's scored well. Out.
Matt Nicken spoils.
Locke's still in with a chance. Gazza Hetzel has it. Oh, lovely play. Gazza finds his fellow rover in Shanny Brown. These two carried most of the roving for Locke this year. Done an exceptionally good job.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. When they're running well, the team looks good. And with the breeze across the goals here, I think he's got a good chance of kicking this. Yeah, and he's nailed it.
And we've lost our knob.
Speak for yourself. Rightio, there's 2 quick goals in reply by Locke this quarter, which gives them a clear lead. It's 6 goals 1 to 3 goals 6. Ramblers need to steady now. Still nothing in this game.
I'm still biased. I hope Locke wins by a lot.
Oh, no doubt you do.
It's a good bounce.
God, yeah, ball up.
Ball up in the sand pit. Another good bounce, slightly favours Ramblers. Pager gets his hand to it, cleared by Weedy. Weedy's hurry kick goes to the blocks and hit
Cavalieri underneath the ball and does a great job. Goes back, looking, and goes to the centre. And there's nothing underneath it for Ramblers. And I reckon...
and there's a high tackle applied. Looked like it started at the fifth.
Cabots gets the ball in the clear. Great, well Shark, a real Rovers goal. Well done, resting in the pocket and just picks up the easy goal. Well done, Andrew Cabot.
Two lock players are down on the half. Are down on the half forward line. Greeny and Cameron.
Yeah. Well, I just got a feeling those injuries we were talking about before for Lock might just slow down a couple of your fellows. Not wishing you any bad luck, but as the day goes on, I reckon those fellows will be feeling it. But it's too early to say. Geez, there's 1 point in it now, 5-6 to 6-1.
Page wins the tap out.
Get the Lesky to Matthew Pope. Matthew Pope fiddles and farts, gets a quick hand pass to Troy Branson, who picks it up, and straight to
Gazza Hetzel. Gazza settles. Great maturity for a young 18-year-old. Got a long football career ahead of him. Nice pass finds Keir Brown. This pass finds Greeny. Greeny's long kick to the half forward flank finds Brock Kennelly.
That's a bit easy, I think. That one looked a bit easy for the offside then.
Brock's long kick goes to half forward line. The ball's cleared, picked up by Wombat. Wombat's hand pass.
Oh, great smother.
Goes like
Matthew Micken. Matthew Micken, great smother. Somehow trapped the ball in after it looked clear. Hammerleary, who's had a lot of touches, gathers and kicks low on that flank to the true wing. Pedro spoils.
Disciplined football by Peter Beard then. Ashley Warner picks the
hand pass out, and a quick one by Richard Pope finds Matthew Harsma. He goes to the half forward flank to Mike Trelaw and he marks. And he's marked on the half forward flank, and no, he doesn't. And he centres the ball to the true ball, threatening the goals. Matthew Pope does a desperate hand pass to his brother, who struggles to clear himself from the pack. And what happens?
David Beard marks the right on the full-back line. His kick goes to the half-back flank. Must be very close to the boundary there. Picked up by Mark Green. Mark Green's kick goes to Mad Dog. It's a very safe pair of hands, this fella. Paul Bullock settles. Ball goes looking for David Foster. Gets his hands to it. Picked up by Brock Kennelly. Foster's still in there.
Hand pass by Gydra that finds Digby, who's a quick hand pass to Richard. There's more hand passes I can keep up with, and there's one that finds Digby in the clear, Lowell Dolling. A raking drive to the true centre half forward. And Spud Branson, one of our tall ruckmen, takes the mark in front of Cameraman, and he's far enough out, but it's a bit of a cross breeze, slight headwind. He can kick a ball, but he's far enough out. He gets onto this one. And what is it? It's just through? Can't see. No, it looks like a point. Not a bad try. No, it's a goal. What am I talking about? It's a goal. Well done, Spud Branson. Great stuff. Couldn't tell by the crowd reaction. It was a bit quiet. So that puts Ramblers 5 points in the lead late in the second quarter. 6 goals 6 to 6 goal 1. They've looked a lot better this quarter, I think, attacking into the breeze. They've done the first thing, as the coach said at quarter time. Do the first thing and not the second thing. Another lousy bounce by the mid-far west umpires. Warner tries to pick it up, does so. Sharks as well, looks down the field, just out in front of Prick. Is closely checked by
Davis. Prick's tackles low. The ball is on the half-forward line for Ramblers.
Page and Troy Branson and Ruck. Troy Branson up a mile and a big thump down, but anticipated by Pedro. Holds the ball, but Guidus Sharks again and drives the ball into the pocket, up high. That's a good mark.
Courageous mark taken by David Beard. Handballs off to Mark Green. Mark Green's kicks looking for Gus Glover. Gus Glover collects on the first bounce. It's kicked looking for Brock Kennelly. His left leg kick goes half forward flank. Skinner makes front position. The VAR. Philip Lowby takes. It's a little bit of an alteration going on there.
A bit of a ticky touch one. But anyway, Philip Lowby took a good mark from behind there over Skinner, which takes some doing. And he drives an awful kick in. Picked up by Brown.
Shane Brown rode into the ground. Handball goes out to Wombat. Wombat taps it forward. Rawley's in there. Rawley picks up. Good handball out. In position in front of Wombat. Wombat's long kick into the half forward, in the full forward position. Thompson nearly pulls in a one-hander. David Foster picks up the ball. Handball's out. Bobby Thompson's still in there. Ball's thrown out. Youngen's handball goes to Colin Kay. Colin Kay shoots offline. Free after disposal, so Wombat gets another kick.
At least it's not down the ground, it's still at that mark. An FID. He's been playing them all day. What's his chances, Walter?
I like to say they're very good. No, he's a nice kick, nice disposal of the ball.
Oh, you'd have to be, you'd have to know this.
Looks good from here.
No, he's missed it. Wombat would not be happy with that. I was still with Hawley when he puts one arm behind his back. You know it's a point.
Short kick out from fullback.
Sean White, the halfback flanker, takes a well-judged little chip from fullback. Takes a while and drives straight up to the centre of the ground, looking for Popey. Popey schools, tackled by Warner. And who's out of there, Wolfie?
Brock Kennelly handballs out.
Picked up by Gydra drives in long to Peter Trelaw. Mike Trelaw, who recovers. Quick hand pass to Matt Pope. He's in trouble. Hand pass into the centre and out of the front to Ashley. He spills it, which is not like him.
Gus Glover's fighting well. The ball's held up on the half forward line for Ramblers.
Ramblers in attack, and I'd like to see they can nail one here.
Ball's thumped clear by Youngen. Picked up the ball on the Ramblers half-back line. Phil Taylor finds another free kick. Phil going to the ball and he pulls a free kick out of it.
Yep, he centred it to Harsmer, who takes it. Yeah, he's been paid it. Yep, he's paid it before he recorded it, but I reckon he got 3 touches in it, even though the whistle was after the whistle. There's a little chip across to David Gydra, who's under a lot of pressure, but holds it. He's too far out to score, in my opinion. So he'll be looking for a pass. So he centres the ball, see what happens from that. It's down on the ground in front, and it's a snap by Richard Pope, which is wide to the pocket. It's intelligent knock over, but out of bounds.
Ball's carried out of bounds by Mark Green. Throw in on Ramblers forward pocket area. Wide of the lock clears. Snap.
That's Mike Trelaw. Perhaps his lack of match fitness showed there. He usually can pull him around a bit further than that, but still, ball's coming out by Mad Dog, and he's looking for, who's he looking for there? Weitra, and there's a free, and it's going to David Gydra. Man's got to be in front, can't put a hand on anybody. Taylor, no, it wasn't Taylor's whistle, it was Hayden Davies. Gydra does a little chip in, bugger of a chip.
Mark's taken by David Foster, he gives it David Beard, David Beard's kicks wide out in the full. Ramblers take the free kick on the half-forward line.
Ramblers had the ball a long time in there, in that somewhere in attack, and they've got a nail one from here, so I've been disappointed. They've got possession of the ball. They've got a little one across to Gydra. I'd like to see him go longer. Gydra does. It's a nice one right into the goal square. And it's rushed through.
Rushed through by Mark Green. Green to kick in. Chip pass to Peter Beard. Peter Beard directing traffic, trying to set something up to Lock. Long kick to the wing area. Looking for Brock Kennelly. Ball goes clear. Lyle Doling kicks into the Ramblers half-forward line. Rode into the ground, has to be a free kick.
I reckon he set himself for that. That's young Manane, Jamie Manane. First time I seen him on. That's a beautiful attacking kick into the full forward line. And the ball's loose, and it's Spud Branson, is it? No, it's yes, it is Spud Branson, caught it right. And that much needed goal is there. So that was a great penetrating kick by Jamie Manane that got that ball there. Spud did the roving for a tall fellow, he did well. So the scoreboard reads 6-7 to 6-2, Ramblers way. Nothing in it. She's kick for kick in this grand final, 94.
Looks like Locke's going to try one of Clarkie's moves and bring down and roll into the ruck. This will be an interesting development.
He's against Troy Branson. I reckon he'll do it for a while, but I don't reckon he's fit enough to do it all day, but it's a good move for a while, for a throw. Throw him in there for a while. It's a good bounce.
Won by Ramblers, ball's in the middle of the ground. Not clear, Warner collects the ball. Camilleri clears, through the half-forward line, bounces. He's looking for the full forward. Oh, lovely pass, lovely mark.
Yeah, well done. Spud Branson, who just nailed that other goal. Great work by Camilleri then, feeding off that half pass by Warner. Well, this is a difficult position because that breeze is straight across him there. It's not a big breeze, but it will drift the ball a long way. Starts it all right. Yeah, it's only a point.
Like to see Locke get a couple more goals. Kick end finds David Beard in the back pocket position. David Beard's got... And at half time, Ramblers finished that quarter full of running and looked a little bit fitter than Locke. I'd expect the other way. After all, Ramblers only played 2 games in 5 weeks. The third quarter is always a vital one in football, and we are set up for a very good half of football left.
That's right, Walshy. Ramblers had more to play, but couldn't really convert as much. 6-8 to 6-2. It's anybody's game from here on in. From the Ramblers point of view, enough they could be anywhere near Locke at half time. They're pretty happy. They try to finish better. They have finished better in their past few games, particularly in the last quarter. But the grand finals are a different game altogether. You've got to finish in front at the last siren. At this stage, Ramblers by 6 points, 6-8 to 6-2. We'll leave it there, shall we? Watch it, have a beer. Thanks, Rob. Food off, I think. When we win it, yeah. Leads the way. Camilleri tries to get it. Richard Turner to handball to Sean Turner. Richard Pope to Sean Turner. Bouncing ball, Trelaw misses and still gathers. Quick hand pass to Lesky. Comes down from the wing, shrugs the tackle, lines them up and drives way out of bounds on the full.
The third quarter is usually the make and break quarter. When the play settles down, we'll sort of see which team's got the most spirit.
I've got a feeling this might come down right down to the last quarter, right down to the wire this game. Injuries, how you going there, Walshy?
I didn't go in the cover ends, I'm not dressed suitably for it. The ball's cleared by Locke, it's the half-back line.
You're going to be sitting under a tree somewhere.
Mark's taken it by Skinner. Looks like Locke started him on the ball. Too good a player to be out of it. Chip pass, finds Mark Green.
Jamie Manane starts for Ramblers. I reckon Andrew Cabot is carrying a slight one. He's on the bench.
Green's kick goes down near the wing. Ball's cleared by Ramblers. A series of handballs to Lyle Dolling. Lyle Dolling's checking the kick into the true centre half forward position. Mark's taken by Peter Beard. Peter Beard would have to be Lock's best player up to this stage.
Professional free that they got there, well done.
Peter Beard's kick finds Matty Miller. Matty Miller turns, gets on his right boot, kicks down the through wing position, looking for Wombat. Wombat will use strength. Matty Harsner clears the ball well.
Well done, Harsner. Well done, Harsner. Beat him. Kick that goes over the top of the pack. Matt Pope avoids the tackle well and does that turn well and drives into the through full forward position. What's going to happen? Probably a point.
Ball's punched through for a point.
You got to cross the side.
John Pringle's doing a marvellous job running the boundary.
Big ribs.
I don't know what that hassle is over there, but two players in the ground, the ball nowhere near him. Wheater comes out with a long kick up to the wing mark, looking for Rawls. Would have paid that.
That pressure that Dolling's put on him is still there.
Skins tackle without the ball. Still recovers, gets the ball. Ball goes to the ground. Ball up.
Lesky puts his body over the ball, kicks the ball in the area. Taylor's right in the middle of things again.
Yeah.
Good bounce. Ashley Warner reads off the pack well. It's chipped. Kick finds Gazza Hetzel. Young Gazza kicks to the wing, looking for Mad Dog. Mad Dog made a valiant attempt to prevent the ball going out on the full. Throwing right on the true wing position. Lower Dolling thumps clear. Gazza Hetzel gets a hurried kick.
Sean Turner gathers in front of his man and drives it down over the top of Popey. And young Jamie Madone can't gather. Peter Beard once again, that fella, we called him a couple of times already. And it's Lesky tries, but no.
Gus Glover comes out of the ball, hand pass up to Troy Wheater. Troy Wheater's short kick into Gazza Hetzel. Peter Beard read the play better than anybody on that occasion.
Conditions have become overcast with high cloud, slight sou'wester, not affecting the game a hell of a lot.
Skin puts the ball out in front of Cameron. Cameron, the full back's up on the wing. He's going for a run. Nice kick. Should have been a FOD, but Matty Harsner's played a very good game today. He's been quite valuable for Ramblers. But his kick finds Skinner. Skinner plays on. His kick's good, looking for Wombat. Too high. Ball's punched towards the boundary line, carried across the boundary line. Throw in on the half-forward flank to Lock.
Six Lowby always likes to get a bit red in the face, and he did again then. But he carried that ball over well. It's tall, Turner and ruck. Gathered by
Matty Harsner's caught, manages to attempt handball and manages to get the ball free. Another throw on the half-forward line to Lock. Skin's certainly come into the play since he's been given a run on the ball. Foster kicks clear to Wombat. Wombat handball finds David Foster. David Foster keeps control of the ball. Ball's brought to the ground.
Good back man pressure there to hold the ball. It looks like Lock were going to run that.
Lyle Dolling certainly plays a very useful game.
Yep, bad bounce. It's a tap by Dolling. Rolls in lead, but the boundary line, no, he dodges and weaves beautifully, loses the ball, and gets a hand pass to nowhere. And Ramblers try and gather. It's a scramble, there's pressure on. Kamanua gets the loose ball out and takes a bounce, and pretty optimistic to do that. And gets the ball.
The pin for holding the ball. Good tackle applied by Shannon Brown.
That was pretty hot, but it was a hot decision, but it was right.
I liked it.
Browning drives in.
Looking for Bobby Thompson. Bobby jumped too early. Ball runs clear, passes clears, and the ball's nice marks taken by Rawls. Probably on the 50-metre line, he probably kicked from 50. Lands a beautiful kick, you can see it.
Yeah, over inside 50. That's where he's going across the goals. Nobody's kicked a goal from there yet. But Rawley's slightly closer to those other fellows. And this is his best part of his game, is kicking goals.
It's not going to come back enough. Minor score only.
Yep. So there we go. Scoreboard at this stage of the third quarter. 6-9 to 6-2. A quick chip out by the full back to Lyle Dolling, who drives on down the wing and finds Parsons, who's got a long way out of the back pocket. and he goes to the centre to Matt Pope, true centre, and he's got not a lot in front of him at the moment. Goes long.
And Baldy does what he does best. Nice mark on the half-back line. Long Killian kicks to the wing, going for touch.
Well picked up. Richard Pope gathers the ball, wobbles one around the corner to his brother Matt, who goes to John Onescu, who drives beautifully down, and taken over the back by Mike Law, who puts in a long one. What's he done? And Mike Law, in his first game back for a long time, drills one. He'll be pleased and the team are pleased. Wow, so am I. Mike Law showing his true skills. Pretty hard. He's been training for a while, but hasn't played since a big one halfway through the year. 7-9-6-3. 7-9-6-3. They are kicking with a bit of assistance in this breeze. Not much in it, but it's a bit more, I think, if you stand out there. We can feel it here. See a cup bouncing past us, going from the southwest to the northeast. Sean Turner gets a tap away, but
Bob Kennelly clears more through the ball out. He's probably lucky not to be pinged for that. The ball's on the ground. David Beard throws himself in hard. The ball's not cleared by Warner. Lesky, a good pick up, attempted to kick. David Beard, left-legged kick, going for the half-back line for Lock.
Yep, Richard Pope, I reckon, drives long, way down that flank. She's out of bounds, but in the attacking area for Ramblers. And thrown in quickly, so the game's still on. A great big knock by Spud Branson, picked up
by Gazza Hetzel. Gazza Hetzel's tackled, still recovers. Good football, Gazza. Kicks the ball out to the wing. Yeah, he doesn't lose his feet very often. Brock Kelly's got it, tackled high, surely up high.
No, he's held. No, it wasn't. Just a tad less than high. Just tried to do that one, but Cavalier is good enough. Cavalier is good enough to stay with him. Chips into the forward. Good spoil.
Good spoil by David Foster. Playing a very good game. This is throw in on the left forward pocket for Ramblers. David Frick kicks in. And Gardner marks. Gardner kicking, was it?
The Gardner kick to Spud Branson. Spud Branson goes back. He's only 20 metres out. 25. And he should nail that. If he does, it'll put an ascendancy on this game. And that third quarter, like you mentioned, is one to a lot of games of footy. It could well be in this one. No, it's a point, so we can't talk to an ascendancy yet.
Ramblers got a 3-goal-1 lead.
No. No, not that much. What's this? No, 2-goal.
2-goal-1 lead.
What is it? What do you find out? 2-goal-1. Yeah.
Mark Green kicks in. Fossey sets himself, ball sport. Goes to Gazza Hetzel. Gazza picks up on the boundary line. Chip kicks, finds Troy Wheatrip. Troy Wheatrip's looking for a lead. Can't see anybody. In short to Paul Baldock. Paul Baldock will probably kick long. Long kick right up to the wing. Rawley's behind. Lyle Doddings thumps. Craig Skinner picks up the ball again. Clever enough to find time. The ball's thumped on by Darren Will, but nobody behind the pack to Lock. Warner attempts to hit towards the boundary line and gets a free kick. What for, I don't know.
It would have been held. There would have been a hand there. The umpire says any hand are out. So Warner picks up another possession. And he's taking a long time to kick it. He's looking long, goes long down that to the true wing position. And it's
Paul Arden takes a good mark. This young ruckman's come into it in the last 6 weeks.
That's good to see. Arden with his unusual action kicks a wobbly one right down the boundary line. And Taylor's seen one, 2 locks away. No, it's a throw in, beg your pardon.
Ball's picked up by Young'un, attempts handball out. Troy Wheater attempts handball out and punches clear of the paint. I believe it's a free kick for Lee. Match is at a vital stage at present. Really would like to be within at least 2. Bobby Thompson flies, can't quite hold. Ball runs clear to the Darren Page. He kicks off the ground, tackles the player. Ball still, Phil Taylor's found another free kick.
Yeah, they don't bounce it too often. They like to find those free kicks. And bodies over the ball. Brent Parsons, Brett Starkey comes out with it. Taking his time again. Not offering as far as he can see. Goes long. Underneath it is Matt Pope, who does well. He's had a good year. Almost does too much, but gets away with it. Quick hand pass to Lyle Dolling. Back to Matt Pope. He's in trouble. Dodges his wings. Doesn't know where to go. Parsons, he's in trouble. And the ball, Parsons has got another hand pass. It's hard and fast out there. Philip Malby gets a hurried kick, and is it an FAD? Or is it out on the floor?
It's out on the floor. The general opinion in the crowd, what we can hear behind us, is the Ramblers players should have been pinged for holding the ball 5 possessions ago. Paul Bulgaroff for kicking. Left leg kick goes down the half-forward, locks half-forward flank. And Darren rolls in a nice moment.
They scream back.
Lock stands the rucks. Long kick right to the head of the square.
Matt Micken sets himself and takes the free. And they tackled him, so that's not good enough, says Taylor, go 50. Matt says, thank you very much. Away he goes. He set himself behind that pack and judged it beautifully. Drives it down the middle.
Ball comes in the true centre position. Gus Glover takes a nice mark. Looking for Darren Roll. Darren Roll sets himself. Lyle Dolling spoils. Ashley Warner picks up another possession.
Yeah, drives it wide, too wide for John O'Leski, surely. Yep. Leski's first year Rambler player and a great acquisition coming from top eastern coast. Taking a while to settle down, but he's been playing better and better as the year goes on. Beautiful speed. And there's a tackle there that Lockfeller does well.
Troy Wheater did very well to get that ball out there. Peter Beard sets himself over it and he gets a well-deserved free. Great experience, Pete. Pedro settles, trying to find options. Looking for Gus Glover. Gus Glover, lovely mark, Gus Glover. Pulled down by Frickie. Frickie never gets an easy kick. Nice kick into the forward line. Looking for Bobby Thompson.
Branson got one on the back. Branson got one on the back, that's Troy. Against Bobby Thompson, I reckon. Bobby doesn't look happy.
Don't blame you, it looked like he was pushed out to me. And Gus Bauer pulls in another one and thumped in the back too.
Fella's doing a good job for Bob. He centres the ball.
Looking for Bobby. Ball's kicked off the ground, runs free to Troy Wheater. Can you get to it? No.
Starkey follows up well.
David Foster's over the ball. Have to be a ball.
Well done, Brendan Starkey there. Cleared and then followed the ball up, made sure it was negate. Oh, he's kept her anyway.
Ashley Warner gets his hand to the ball.
Leski, hand pass to Richard, but Wombat roves that one. Drives wide to the boundary, Parsons in the chase, but it's out.
Throw and unlocks left hand half forward flank area. Ramblers player up high. Comes to ground. Shani Brown's got it right at the ground. What's that boy going to do? Nothing here. Not clear by Ramblers. Wombat picks up, handballs out of trouble. Finds David Foster. David Foster strikes the tackle and kicks to the centre half forward position. Play on calls the umpire. Darren Page stumps clear. Matty Miller gets possession and chips to Bobby Thompson. Bobby could not control. Ball's out and locks left forward pocket.
Mellor's a fellow, Matt Mellor, you expect a little bit more of. He was in the Mortlock side and hasn't quite hit the straps yet. But it's a clear away for Troy Branson, and Rawley gathers the crumbs.
Turns to Craig Skinner. Craig Skinner handballs to Shanny Brown. Shanny Brown shoots the goal, and he's got it. The crowd erupts. Go Roos.
Good goal. Good goal.
You get the opinion of a big percentage of this crowd is hoping for a lock victory. And of the commentators, most of us favour a lock victory too, wouldn't you agree, mate?
There's one of us here bigger than me, and he does. 7 goals 10 and 7 goals 3. According to the scoreboard, I reckon that's right. So there's only those 7 points in the game.
Bounce favours Ramblers. Ashley Warner gets a fist to it. Shani Brown attempts to clear, rode into the ground. Bounce up against it. Bounce favours Arvin. David Gardner picks that one out the crumbs and goes down as a half-forward flank. And it's Matt Harsler flicks one out. And it was declared a throw. He had a little bit too much hand on it, a little bit too much control. Very, very good attempt at marking by Paul Baldock then, because very near being paid the mark. It's a good standard of footy today.
Yeah, it's a good, hard and clean game so far.
You've got to get it right home, haven't you? You've got to be gentle with him.
Paul Baldock kicks, going to the wing area, looking for Darren Rule. Darren Rule sets himself, Lyle Dolling in front position. Taps the ball forward. Camilleri gets it out. Peter Beard's in there again. Ashley Warner's in there. And Phil Taylor pulls a free out of it. It goes not quite. Craig Skinner certainly come in this game since he's gone on the ball. And Rawls takes a good mark under a lot of pressure from Lyle Dolling. And the chip pass goes to Gus Cover. Gus Cover is playing a very good third quarter. Gus sends it in long and high to Matty Miller. Matty Miller sets himself. And Troy Wheatley reads the crumbs. And it's a good kick. Looking for Bobby Thompson. Bobby can't control. Oh, it's out on the full.
Well, tell you what, Walsh, he's looking a lot better in the last 10 minutes. Mostly all of this quarter. Ramblers, I thought, got most of the play against the wind in the second, and I reckon the same as Lock in this quarter. They've really gathered after the first few minutes in this quarter, and are looking strong, attacking all the way.
Yeah, Ramblers started this quarter probably the better, and Lock's certainly come into it now. Rawley sets himself. He's probably playing one of the better games he's played for Lock this season today. He couldn't ask for it to happen on a better day. The man will probably kick this right to the point of the square. Crowd waits. David Foster comes in front of the pack, is cleared by...
Yeah, good understanding between Parsons there and Brent Starkey. They do that well between them, just play for play. Clear that ball under a lot of pressure. Out to Richard Pope. His fingers...
He kicks into the man on the mark, good shepherd by Rawley. And Gaz's chip half finds Bobby Thompson and locks right-hand forward pocket.
Oh, Thompson hasn't kicked too well today. He'd like to kick better, and that's a difficult kick because the breeze is blowing across that goal face for him. So I reckon he should pass off. I don't reckon he can kick this, but he'll probably make a liar of me. Going right across again.
The ball's in the Lock's right, left-hand forward pocket, and it's run across the line by Parsons for a point. Good experience football.
Yep, there's a lot of use between Parsons and Starkey there, and they combine well. Parsons goes short and to the downwind side and finds Gydra, who's been found it up, and he goes wide, but not good.
David Foster takes the mark in the half-forward flank for Lock. Chip pass off to Skinner. Skinner certainly come in the game since half-time. Chip in and finds Darren Roll, probably 40 metres out. He'll back the man in from here.
Well, it's probably one of the rare times he's been within he hadn't had Lyle Dollar about 2 inches from him. And so he took the most of it and took the mark. made the most of it. He should back, I reckon, he'll kick this. That's his best part of his game, is leading and kicking goals. And I agree with him, he's putting in a lot better performance.
At this stage, it looks like the wind is picking up a bit. A lot may come home with the breeze nearly right down the centre of the ground, which will be very handy. Lovely kick into the goals. Marks taken by Ramblers as well. Lock receives a free kick. Bobby Thompson was pushed out, and the Lock crowd believes it's a well-deserved free kick. It must have been theirs, mate.
Oh, very good. Who knows? Thompson's got it. He doesn't miss these.
And Bobby Thompson gets another goal. 3 or 4 for the day. Can't remember.
That's Locks 2 points ahead on the scoreboard right now. There's fairly late now in the third quarter. 2 points ahead is a handy time to get ahead instead of playing catch-up footy. So it's going to be on now. From now on, I've got a feeling this will go right down to the wire, this game. Ramblers got to consolidate now. Out centre, and they've got Troy Branson and ruck as against your big fella Paul Arvin. Warner hasn't been quite as noticeable this quarter. Perhaps that's the reason.
The ball's grabbed out of there by the Ramblers ruckman. Good play. Actually, Warner, he can always seem to make something out of nothing, this man. And David Beard calls his brother out from Pedro and takes a good kick. Short chip across to Gus Butler. Gus Butler's played a good game this quarter. And his lovely kick goes to David Foster. David Foster loves to run. Brock Hillary should have put a bit more in and tried to set him out.
Matthew Micken takes a well-judged mark. Well done, Matt. And one of the last lines of defence and drives straight back along this flank. Wombat's on the low.
Wombat gets up. Can't take the mark. Paul Arvin. Oh, well done, Paul. Keep pushing, Paul.
Sean White did well there.
Just attacking well. David Foster gets the ball tackled high. Surely umpire.
Gosh, Walter, you can see him well. Okay, here we go.
When the arm's over the top of the shoulder, I say it's high.
But it wasn't. Here we go.
Arby wins the tap down Brock Kennelly's throat. Ball's on the ground. Probably another try.
Yep. Who can get the break from this part of this quarter? Who can put on a goal or two now? It can be very important for this game.
Another good bounce by Taylor. Not clear by David Foster, and he found a free kick.
Yep. Troy got one a bit high, got a kick around the ears, and so gets the free and drives to over the centre mark on the wing.
And Gus Glover pulls in another screamer.
Glover man's playing a good game for you boys.
His kick looking for Shani Brown. Shani Brown can't quite grab it. Ball's not clear by rules, but the kick off the ground hit the wrist.
Philip Nowby takes a timely mark in defence. He's locking the Gomlers there. Does a lovely kick down the pass who traps the ball. Big long hand pass down to John Oneski, who's all by himself. He's got a paddock. And he takes a chip down to the half-forward flank and finds Richard Pope, but no, he doesn't. Well defended.
Ball's cleared by Green High. Chris Handball finds Craig Skinner. Craig Skinner's chip pass finds Darren Page. That was intelligent football on Ramblers' behalf, then to change the side of attack. Oh, lovely football. Nice mark by Darren Roy. This man is certainly playing a very good game today for Lock. Hidden feet here and Gus Butler amongst their best. Bobby Thompson gets up, left too early. Probably lucky he wasn't king. Ball's knocked over the line, right in front of the cheer squad.
There's a free, obviously that's the Ramblers' way. Brenton Starkey takes it. And the Rambler defence are under a lot of pressure this quarter, especially the last half of this quarter. They're doing well to keep their score down to where it is.
Scores a lot here at Cummins by the scoreboard, 52 points apiece.
That's good because we can't add up. But Spud Branson, a quick hand pass to Sean Turner, who drives down to the centre of the ground with a high ball, set themselves underneath and it goes back behind. Cricky picks up, quick hand pass, long hand pass out in front of Matt Pope. Matt Pope turns again. How did he do that? And he drives it high down to the pocket. Spud Branson gets in there and makes the ball. Which was Cameron's. So it's a throw in. It's the first time Ramblers has been in attack since early in this quarter.
Full Bulldogs in the hands of the trainers, but leg injury might be playing up.
Good snap by Richard Pope.
Lost the goal now. Cameron leads in the race, ball's brought to the ground. Brought up Ashley Warner, what can he do? Snaps the goal.
Ashley has a quick snap and by golly he's got it. Which is a badly needed goal for Ramblers. They hadn't scored since early this quarter. And it was a great snap, a check side punt, I reckon, under pressure. Well done. So, there it is. Still kicks the kick in this game.
Lock bench will be worried with Paul Bordock being in the hands of the stranger. Of the trainers at this stage.
I reckon he was the best player in the second semi. He's been playing well today. One goal neat. In it, Ramblers way, 8-10, 8-4.
The bounce favours. Lock pushed Wombat, very clever. Pushed Ashley out the road and thumped it. Craig Skinner leads to the fight. The ball drags the ball in. Ball's on the ground. Only man who wants it. Another bounce up.
Can't be far to goal, surely. Bolshy.
Long enough to Lock to kick another goal, I hope. Good bounce. Harvin sets himself, pushed off one by the Ramblers players. Going to the Ramblers half-forward line, bounce favours Peter Beard. Well, it doesn't favour him, he just uses experience to make it favour him.
Whoops. You called that one wrong, Forshy.
Peter's kick under extreme pressure is out of the fall.
He got out of that one. Anyway, it's Lesky that brings it back. And the Wombat
takes a screamer. He got 2 inches off the ground there. Full Bulldogs off, Kerry Brown's come back on. Gus Glover flies again, nice mark by Gus Glover. This man has certainly lifted this quarter. Long kick, forward line, bounce favours nobody. Parsons comes out with the ball. Chips it, fans, and the siren blows for 3/4 time. Very interesting quarter. Ramblers are up by 1 goal.
Yeah, 8-10 to 8-2. 8-10 to 8-4. Well, perhaps Ramblers could have scored more, but I think Locke had the pressure on Ramblers most of that quarter, which is anybody's game in the last quarter.
No, it's a very good quarter football by both sides. Anyway, signing off.
Yeah, rightio.
Hey, what are you doing? Good job. You know what's going on?
It's at Ramblers way, they're in to give slight breeze. Fricky said, want more run from the Ramblers side. Mike Shalor gets the tap away, the second tap away. And the ball's under a fair bit of pressure. Locker got the ball clear. It's Glover again. A handful that's forced to the boundary and it's over the line. But Walshy, I heard Fricky say that he wanted more run. We haven't done enough running yet. What's your fellows say?
Well, Pedro's speeches go right to the heart. Actually, I couldn't hear what he's saying. He's just talking to his players and just said the game's there to be won and go out there and do it, boys. And I thought, and these players want to do everything they could possibly do for Pedro.
Fair enough. Lock haven't won one since joining Great Flinders 15 years ago. Threatened, but haven't won one. Mike Shalor's caught, and it's worn up. Like I said, Ramblers haven't been in this position since 1989. So it's time to drink drinks for Ramblers, and the boundary umpires come to interfere. Get out of it. And so Lock clear. Down to the headsaw, sticks Lowby's shoulders out his opposition, and Troy Brance is not happy with that. I reckon he thinks it might be out. No, it's gathered. Here by Skinner, and Skinner drives down, but it's old Dolling, ever reliable, hides back with the ball, takes a good mark, and he's looking hard. Now this is a real pressure quarter. This is the last quarter footy for the year. And it's a mark. Troy Branson doesn't quite get it, but it's Mike Shalor gathers it and whips it across the centre. Cavalari's in front position, can't hold it. And handball by Locke into open spaces, and Rambler fella, and that's one of your quick fellas that get it. Gaza, go on.
Gaza still finds Matty Miller drives the half-forward line, but it's drop past and it's all Ramblers.
Six Lowby gathers, he's under pressure, has a quick little chip, but John O'Leski using his speed to get the ball first. He's under enormous amount of pressure. It's still in play.
The ball's not clear, but Weedy recovers, looking, and kicks down, looking for Shani Brown. Shani Brown takes it. Fastest step to knock his head off, but didn't succeed.
I tell you what, there's everybody's trying their hardest out there to get that ball through the square, through the sticks. Big spoil.
Ball's knocked to the Locks half pocket, and Bobby Thompson's pushing it back and not going to the boundary line. Ball's still in play.
Starkey runs it down the line.
Hop down quick.
Can't quite see too much for looks like a lock break.
Darren Rawls about to kick it in. Not within scoring distance. Goes to the top of the square. Lovely kick going in. Knocked through by Skinner. Another point to Lock. Probably the winning point when we get the next goal.
Well, Walshy, it's a 5-point margin now. 5-point margin now. So can they get coming? Gardner takes the chip out from that point and drives down straight to Mike Trelaw. And that's good footy. Digby fades back, Noel Dolling fades back, he ignores him, tries to go around. He does so. He's looking way up there for Matthew Hasler, who found space by himself on the wing and wide. But I'll tell you what, it's in the... He drives towards the centre a little bit with a high kick. Underneath it is Matt Pope. It nearly holds it, but no, it comes out and cleared well by Lock.
Gus played it extremely well then to intercept that ball. Clears ball and finds Skinner on the half-forward flank for Lock. Skinner hasn't kicked a goal today. He loves kicking goals. Short pass, looking for David Foster. David Foster marks 35 metres out. He can make the distance, whether he try and pass off of that, I don't know. He's going to back himself. Kick looks good off the beat, going to land right on the top of the square. Bobby's pushed out. Wombat leads the race, pushed off the ball, passes. Ball's not clear. Ashley Warner playing for a free kick. Gaza Hetzel leads the race with the ball. Flicks the ball on the boundary line, shipping well out by Wombat, kicks the goal, minor score only.
Well, there's pressure galore there at the moment. That narrows it at 4 points. Coming right down to the wire. Locker in attack, which is ominous. It's another short pass into Brenton Starkey. Starkey looks, he usually kicks long. Does so. Mike Trelaw's under pressure there, but he gets one high. And he's got a facial injury, which I don't think he wants. He's just had surgery there.
Skinner give away the free kick. Kick goes down the wing. Lyle Dolling sets himself. Not well sport by Andrew Arvin. Go away the free kick. But it must have been out before. And the kick finds Skinner. Skinner's certainly come in this game since half time.
Right, he's played well. Since that ankle warmed up, he got going.
Short pass, a bit too short for Rawlers. Ball's knocked over the boundary line. Fitness will play a lot in this game now.
So, must have been out on the foot again. Troy Brownson takes the kick for Ramblers, drives it down over that wing position, and Matt Pope takes a nice mark in front of Pedro.
Under extreme pressure, was a good mark.
High to the wing, Philip now resets, but no, the lock man in front, Sharks well.
Brock Kennelly clears the pack, hits on his left leg. This should be a chance to Lock. Chenny Brown leads the race. No, you're going to lose it. Chenny Brown still in there fighting over the ball, pulled off the ball. The ball's not clear. Nobody seems to want to get their hands on it. Tricky gets it. Chenny Brown's fighting well. Handball out. Matty Miller kicks it off the ground. Ball goes to the half-forward line. Well, Lock. Gaza Hetzel picks the ball up. He's a clever young football, that fella. Ball's run over.
Well, there's pressure every inch of the way. That's a good run, Michael.
Matty Miller took his eyes off the ball. Hand pass is wrong. Goes to Ashley Warner. That's dangerous.
John O'Leski gets the hand pass. It's still out in front of him, but borne down by Arvin and a great tackle. And we had that second tackle on him. That's the rule.
There's great pressure put on them by Paul Arvin. Good to see. Arby's fired up. Arby's long kick, looking for no one in particular, it turned out. Gazza taps it behind him. Oh, well played, Gazza. Gazza outraces Pricky. Oh, well done, young fellow. Look into the centre and finds Skin. He could back Skin in from here.
Skinner kicks this. Michael hit the lead for the first time for quite a while, and they should kick it.
Due to great play by Paul Laban and Gather Petzl, and that this kick's coming for goal. Our young brigade certainly is doing what Townsend player today.
Breeze is coming straight down his, right up his packet, straight through the goals. If he can get it right, he'll be there.
Minor score only. Block would have loved to see that. The crowd would have erupted.
Yeah, Skinner won't be happy. Let off the Ramblers. They're still in the lead by 3 points. They've got to find something extra because they're like they're running better. Kick out by Richard Pope, and it's down to the wing. Matt Pope there, and Matt Pope takes the free. They've been interfered with, and it's played on. There was a call. Cameron has got the ball and drives it in towards Fricky, and Fricky's been interfered with because it was a no-win position. And there's a little bit of hoping for 50, but no. And he's trying for it. Anyway, that's Matt Harsmer I called wrong, but he wobbles one in. Spud Branson's there, can't quite trap it, good tackle. Big tackle by Pedro's hurt Branson.
It's tough out there, and everybody's certainly trying this premiership. Here's hoping Locke finishes full of running. At this stage, Locke's well and truly in there with a very, very good chance. And Shani Brown takes a good mark under pressure. This little fella's played well too since he's come on. His left leg kicks go to the centre half forward. The bounce favours Rawls. Rawls taps it on. Wombat can't hold his foot. Lyle Dolling clears. Played a very good game today.
Harsmer makes position well, front position, reads the ball as a chip across the true centre where John Oleski is there. He quickly on with a short pass and finds Fricky right at that's good footy. It's short but it's accurate. Fricky goes for a longish run into the middle of the ground and they set themselves, and it's a good grab. It's a good grab by Spud Branson. Nobody's kicked a goal from that position yet. He wins across the field.
Peter Bear was pushed out and he may have hurt himself.
That wins across the face of the goal of touch. It is across, but he's probably in the best position of all those who've tried from there. He's a little bit more front of the goals. And if he kicks this, it would be badly needed by Ramblers to get back the momentum in this game. And it gives a wobble and drop, but Andrew Cabot does a true rover's job and drops right into the middle of it and does an awful chip across. John Oleski battles to find it. He's under extreme pressure. Pedro tackles him. There's a tap out by Cabot, and there's Spud Branson with a handball to Gardner, and Gardner lines him up and blasts away, and the Ramblers got out of this, they've got out of jail, and they have. Oh, that was a hard way to get a goal. That was an extremely hard way to get a goal, but it's there.
There's 6 points from the board. With a bit of luck, it could have gone Locke's way, but that's what football's all about.
That's a 9-point margin out of the Rambler team. It was 3 and threatened, and now it's 9. So, right. So it's back into the centre, and the pressure's right on. Breeze is in Locke's favour. So it's 9 points is nothing. Darwin wins the tap away, picked up by Troy Branson, a hurried kick to and there's Fricky and Rawley contesting, I reckon, but nothing there. Matthew Harsmer can't get there.
Lock fires down hard. Over beard, I believe.
There's hand passes galore, nothing very effective. The pressure's enormous. There's a wobbly, Camilleri manages to find a little bit of room and drives a beautiful kick into the attacking area. And it's Richard Pope takes a, it's Spud Branson takes a great mark. The man who almost kicked the last one, and a 5-kick fighter did get a goal. But this one he's a lot closer, he'd only be 20 metres out. 20 metres out, and God, he's got to kick this one. And he's hooked it. He's having a good look. Yes, it was close enough, and he's through. That's a big break for Ramblers now. That's gone from 3 points to 15 points in a couple of minutes. That's a big break this time in the last quarter. Did you take the time, Walshy? Oh, you Kangaroos don't have box. Sorry, mate. Anyway, it's a big break. Lock needs a reply to this, I think, to get back into this game now. There's not much time left, but it's half a quarter to win or lose this grand final. Taylor's got the ball in the centre for a bounce. It's Branson and Arvin. Branson does a great tap, but it's sharp well, got a lot, but dispossessed. But he'll take the ball.
And Brock gets a free kick just past centre. Locke really wants to score, kick back into this game. Taking his time, looking for options.
Mike Trelaw.
Mike Trelaw takes a good mark. Ramblers look like they've settled a bit better in this last quarter than Locke. But there's plenty of time left yet.
Your young fellas, when they run, they look very dangerous, but if we can keep the ball away from them, we're doing all right. Mike Trelaw takes a steadying mark and a steadying kick, but it's a great, there's interference there, and Taylor says it goes towards...
Gus Glover's got the mark. Sends the ball along, up the centre half forward position, looking for Rawls. Rawls hits it back, bounce favours the Rambler player. Philip Lowby's kick goes off the side of the boot and is out of bounds in the half forward flank area for Locke.
No, he didn't mean it to be that negative, it was off the side of the boot.
Page is back on, grabs the ball out there, kicks into the forward pocket area, the ball's out of bounds in Locke's forward pocket. Locke has an opportunity here to make something of this.
Well played, Arms, go again, boy.
Well, Page seems to make a difference when he comes into that ruck. There he is again. But it's forced out, the ball's forced closer to the line, and it's Mike Trelaw who's just quick hand pass and finds the safety of the line. Pressure galore there, 70 plays 55.
Brave umpire would call that deliberate.
Knocked away by Warner, and a quick rather by David Gardner, who's been honest all day. And Gillespie's outnumbered 3-1. Matt Pope comes in to give him a hand. I don't know where it is. Page does well around the corner, which is a great try. If it's in play, he's done well. And the ball's under pressure there. Can't see what's going on, but still going towards the Locke goals. The boundary umpire says it's mine.
The ball's out of bounds and Locke's forward pocket area. Locke would dearly love to score.
Gardner's got the run under pressure. And he said it's mine. It's Skinner and Gardner had all of that ball, wouldn't let it go. They're looking a bit tired, some of those boys out there now. They're giving their all.
Give him one, baby.
Troy Branson takes the ball out of off the bounce and drives to the wing. And there's Matt Harsmer and shepherding for Matt Micken. Harsmer's managed to pick the ball up from behind. And there's a bit of a scrap one on the front here between Tricky and David Beard. And there's a bit of a go on right here in the front.
I was only wrestling up on the stage, Ashley Warner threw that first punch. And Ashley is picking on probably one of the smaller people in the oval, but I don't think he's got to rule his own way. Tricky puts a boot in. It's not good football, fellas.
Rightio, the game goes on the far flank. And there's a bit of tempers out there. We're still having a bit of a talk to each other. Anyway, the game goes on, and centre half foot Ramblers are on attack. And Spud Branson grabs the ball and handballs it out. Muffy, but he grabs the ball, has a quick kick under pressure into the centre half forward position. Spud Branson doesn't know where it is. He grabs the ball, he's under pressure, and there's still a bit of feeling out here, and there's a few boys got more means at the moment. They've been really rubbed up. Great clearing, but he dashed by Locke. Harsmer sets himself in front and takes a quick hand pass to Cameron, who makes a nice few yards and drives long and kicks the line up point.
Kerry Brown's been brought off after that alteration with Ashley Warner. Ashley must have got him one in the stomach region, I believe.
There was plenty thrown back everywhere at that stage. I wasn't looking at that, I was watching the game. But everybody had a go, trainers and all. Had a little bit of a push and shove, so he was strongest. Anyway, Locke's away after that point, and it's marked well. And Rocker clearing right down the flank there. It's Pagey, I reckon, got that one in. Philip Lowry takes a good mark, a good strong mark, and there's 16 points margin towards Ramblers, and clock is ticking away. Every one of these times the Ramblers can keep possession of the ball makes a difference.
Glasgow's got the ball, lock side, box back line. And Paul Baldock's pushed out of it. He gets a free kick. This might be the break lock next. Paul Baldock drives it along, looking for Bobby Thompson. Bobby takes it on his chest. And fouled afterwards, and Taylor brings him right up to the makes up so you can't miss. And the goal comes. It's within 1 goal 4 of the now. This game, we've got a grand final now sitting on our hands for us.
That's right, Rossi. 1 goal 4. That's a good goal under the pressure after a bit of an altercation. Very nice. It's easy to score after a bit of a ball. I don't think after the players. 3 ball players didn't know what was going on because they were playing footy. So, it's 1 goal 4.
And probably about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, it wouldn't be any more than 10. It'd be less, I reckon, if anything.
Well, the game's got a bit of fire in it now.
Plenty of lovely bit of
Ramblers wins the tap down to the half-4 line. Ashley Warner's still running. This man's fairly fit. Wombat pushes it out. About to be another ball up.
Atmosphere on the boundary line. This is beautiful. There's people into it everywhere. Yeah, that was good by man. Yeah.
Another good bounce by Taylor. Page wins the tap, goes to Skinner, Skinner fumbles, ball's gone to the ground again. You get the feeling the next goal could be a winning goal.
If Ramblers can get a goal back from that, I think you're right. It's not do it, she's right down to the line. There's 10 points in it.
These ruckmen are certainly having a good go at each other. It's been a good game all day.
Yep.
Goes ahead to taps it clear, Wombat's got the ball. This man will find somebody. He's looking for don't know. The ball goes clear, Shani Brown's got the ball. Looking for somebody, wobbly kick, goes to Young. Ball runs clear in the lock forward pocket area. What's going on?
Dangerous hands pass in the back line there. Brute would have been better. Anyway, Lock is still working.
Shani Brown's got the ball, handball finds Skinner. Skinner dodges 1, dodges 2, chips, and finds Bobby Thompson. Bobby Thompson is within scoring distance, right on the 50-metre probably.
You're dead right. There was a little bit of hesitation in the defence by Ramblers and Lock got possession. Thompson, you wouldn't wish a better man to have a shot at goal for you like at this stage.
Yeah, Bobby's not the type of man who gets flustered.
He's put a
screwy right into the, and the big man fly and ball's knocked out, I think. Knocked over for a point, minus score.
Yeah, he's further up than I thought. It was the limit of his distance, he had to go for a torpedo. Now here a point.
Ramblers been kicking short. Why Lock pick that up?
Spud Branson takes the short pass, goes to the wing area, and it's Matt Pope who takes the ball and takes the bounce. Shepherded well, takes a nice long kick along the flank there, and it's
well contested. Matt Harsner got the better of it.
Andrew Cabot takes a lovely hand pass and gets tackled not late, but the ball's right there, and it breaks away from Muffy, who slips over. Manine can't quite, he can only hold his feet, and the ball's it's fierce there now. Well, so this one, then it's fierce. Manine slipped over the, what do they call it, the psychological moment.
No, she's tough there. Fox making another change by the looks of things.
The ball's up, anything can happen here. Warner
ducked his head, got out of it, shoots for goal.
Oh, great stuff, Ashley Warner. Broke the tackle, the strength, and the great snap. That's a real captain's goal. And that's what he is.
It was done with spirit. It was a good goal. You got to give him that.
Strong one. This time of the quarter, he's got that body strength to just force the tackle through. And nailed it. Now that goal there could hurt Lock a lot. That's 77 to 62. Troy Branson does not win.
Gaza gets a kick out, goes half-4 line. Spotties are being used well. Brock Kelly's got a chance here to set something up. Chips it and finds Darren Rawl on the chest. Good play. Darren will probably drop it right in the square. And it's another 50. These umpires are hot on this today.
25. What was he? 25 only. 25 they're giving an off notice today. And he's still got that angle, but Rawley's good at kicking goals, although he hasn't kicked that well today. If this is a reply, it'll be all again. It's right over the top of goal umpire.
Goal umpire doesn't move, it's gone through. Lock's still right in this with a very, very good chance.
Oh, back to a 10-point margin, Eddie. Would you believe this? Just that Lock's playing that catch-up footy, which must worry them. If they want to win, then obviously they're going to do better than that. And I don't know how much time is left, but I can see a lot of smoke spinning lit up around here.
Back in the centre where it all starts again. Last couple of centre bounces, Lock has managed to clear it.
Lock did a good job to get that ball back on a good reply. So it's all starting again, and who's on edge. The 10-point buffer is bloody handy at this stage. Wipes the law, makes a little bit of space, chips around in front of John Odeski. Peter Beard's coming down on him, and so is, but he handballs out. And Matt Pope picks up quickly and drives on, and he's right to the top of the square. And it bounces free. It could be a rush point here. Yep, rush behind. 11 points margin.
So there's still 2 kicks in it, 2 goals a lot, they win it by a point.
That's right. It's like no doubt about it. The pressure's still there, Ryan. That time must be ticking away.
Just over 5 steps.
Camilleri does well. He gets a hand pass and he receives it back again, and then gets a good tackle. Can't quite have his hand pass effective. Comes in hard, tackles. Page isn't up there. Geiger, he gets a hard one, and it was a caught, but play on. Good umpiring. And Sean, heavy tackle there. Heavy shepherd.
And the man in front should get the tip mark. And he's hurt. And he's hurt. And that's on again. Oh no, I hope they haven't taken it away for him. Yes, turned it around. Shouldn't have done it, Davo.
Well, 11-point margin, the Ramblers go back to goal. This big, I'm not sure on the time, but this goes through. It's going to be very good for Lock. Didn't read that, Davo. The umpire goes and calls it out. Goal. Yes. That's goes up to a 16-point margin to Ramblers in this late stage of the last quarter. And these fellas are settling down, and the Ramblers boys have settled down and kept the Lock boys at bay. It's about the same margin I think we began this quarter. Good football on both sides, a lot of pressure.
It'd be interesting to see that incident on replay. Would have deserved a free kick or not.
Doesn't matter, it's in the history book now, mate. Branson against Pagey. Branson wins. There's a lot of shepherding going on, but eventually
Gus Carver comes clear of the ball.
Glover's plenty better player.
Took the half-forward line, ball bounces clear. Youngins, no. Ramblers clears.
Matt Parson comes off. Camilleri takes a good kick. Parsons is on for Harsman. Camilleri takes his time, as well he may. Drives along. Rob Parsons got into the front forward line because he's probably a bit of a surprise rim. And there's still a bit of fielding in this game. Hayden Davey is right on it and declares a Peter Ramblers. I can see his arm stuck out, favouring around the kick. Didn't quite see the instant I was watching the ball, which is going to the boundary line. But it is Spud Branson with the ball. Spud's kicked. He's struggled from distance from there. He's just kicked that distance before. He'll need to put all of his strength in this.
And he kicks the man on the mark. And it's on again in the centre of the ground.
No, it's not on again. They're just playing footy. They're just playing footy and playing it hard.
Taylor's got control of the game again. I think time must be running out for long.
It's a scramble. It's a hell of a scramble in there, and the umpires is on it again. nobody's giving an inch.
Another good bounce by the umpire. One by Pagey, hits go the hits on the chest, goes down the lock's wing, but it's all Ramblers.
Philip Melby does the same, and one on the wing, drives in the middle and finds John O'Nesky, which is a good pass, good footy. John takes his time. I'd like to see him get on a bit. There's leads going, but he ignores them down the field. And he takes short one again, and too long for Cricky. But Harsma, Ashley Warner gathers, drives wide, and Parsons, who's unused to this role, is in the forward lines, moves around like a rover, half his age, and drives a wobbly old one in and gets a point, and a damn good attempt for goal. And he'll be pretty pleased about that kick. I don't think he had a kick in the forward lines for years, probably about 15. 85 to 68.
Block kicks out, finds Cameron. Cameron's long kick goes down the half-back line. Ramblers going to field the ball again. Ashley Warner's got control of the ball. Hand passes off. Cameron kicks into Peter Beard. Ball's on the ground again. It's got scrambled in the last 5 minutes. Cleared by Locke. Finds David Beard. David Beard, long kick down to the wing area, looking for Darren Raw.
Lowell Dolan shadowed him again. Six Lowry carries it over the line and stops the forward thrust for Locke. Lowell Dolan still shadowing Roldy. Must get the sick of it.
Ball's brought the ground again, another bounce up. Clock's ticking away.
Players are starting to tired. They've given their all. It's been a hard game all day. It's a great tap to Ashley from Troy Branson, and he kicks to the boundary line and makes what is ideal play for this time of game.
Ball's thrown in on the half forward line for Ramblers. Player set. Ball's not cleared.
Matthew Pope gets a tap away to Ashley Warner, gets another touch, and it's in there. Rob Parson gets a handball out into nowhere, and it's gathered in by
Cameron kicks the half back line, finds Gaza Hetzel. Gaza's kick goes to the wing, looking for Skin. Skin takes a nice mark. Craig Skinner looking to set something up here. Tries long, look for Darren Raw. Pull ball off flies, gets his hands to it. Ball runs clear, another heavy tackle applied. And Canariri takes another mark. Plays on, handball across. Ramblers are finishing with a lot of run. Dusky sets himself. And it's a good pass into the full court.
And it's Gary Branson again, who's really come into his own in this last half of this game. Ruck Will during the game, and since they made a positional change at half time and put him into a set full forward position, he's really grabbed it. Well done, Spud. This could seal the game. 84-68.
And Ramblers has won the 1994 Grand Final.
That's it. The score is 68 to 85 points in favour of Ramblers. And there they go. They're well done, lads. Bad luck, lot. It was a good game. Good, solid game. It was a great, solid game. And once you'll be proud of your side, you want to give your best players. I reckon Skinner played well for you. And
Peter Beard was the best of luck.
Peter Beard, Gus Barber. Yeah, it was just a very good final. It's not tough. Played the spirit of the game.
It's always hard to find best players off the top of your head. You have to put Ashley Warner as our best, probably best on ground, I reckon. I thought that Cameron, Darling, two Bransons, both of them, John O'Nesky.
Just about there on the whole side there, Smarty.
Oh, I missed a couple. No, well done. I'll be very pleased with it. The first one since 89. Commiserations as well.
Sometimes you get a bit of feeling from the crowd.
Thanks, Ron.
No worries. He's a Gary,
Ladies and gentlemen, well, we did save the best till last, and what a magnificent game we had. Two teams, very evenly matched. Unfortunately, there had to be a loser. So the commiserations of the Lock Football Club, so they played with an excellent brand, and the type of grand final we're used to in Great Flinders. Congratulations to the Ramblers Football Club in winning the grand final. And I'd ask their captain if he'd come forward and accept the shield.
You weren't going to 100 out of 100. Who's running it? Good work. How was he good?
Congratulations, Ashley. I'd like to thank Pedro and Locke. Unfortunately, only one team could win, and we're glad to be in. Well done, you Rambler guys, and well done to Rambler Footy Club today. Good effort. Well done to Bricky. Thanks, Ash. So I now ask the team manager of the Rainbow A-Grade Football Club to come forward and call the names of the players, and so they can come forward and get their commemorative medallion. Thanks, Henry. Thank you, Paul. First up we have Jamie Manane. Number 2, Brenton Starkey. Andrew Cabot. Michael Trelaw. Captain Ashley Warner. David Guydra. Matthew Miggett. Six Lowley. Andrew Cavalieri. Old fella Lyle Darling. Troy Branson. Jono Lipke. Vice Captain Matt Harper. Coach David Brick. Richard Pope. Matthew Pope. Robert Parson. Gary Branson. One left over, so the team manager gets it. Hendrick, congratulations.
And you realise that's 4 out of 4 for the Rambler Footy Club this year. Minis, Colts, B grade and A grade. What a tremendous effort for the club.
The guys have selected the best and fairest player in the grand final went to Ashley Warner. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention. Thank you for coming to make this a very successful day. Congratulations to all the winners. And may I suppose it goes without saying, have a good night and have a safe trip home. Thank you.
It's worth mentioning too that just after 4 out of 4 on the footy, the netball got up, the D1's got up today, the B1's got up today, the E1's got up today, the B2's lost. But they had 3 out of 4 in the grand final today and got 3 of them. Got 3 out of 4 in the grand final and 4 out of 4 in the footy. It's worth mentioning, a proud moment for the Rambler Footy Club.
Hey, Felty. Gavin. Tray for tea?
Yeah, I should do if I said you picked them last year and this year. They did say they said something about you might be a good judge or something.
Well, I'm barrack for North. We've got to have something going forward. See how far we go.
Right, mate, yeah.
Go.
3 premierships today. Why the success?
The success has been a complete club effort. We have been down a little bit over the last few years, and we've decided to get ourselves together and go along and make it a complete club effort. We've had all football sides in there and all netball sides apart from the A grade netball, and we were successful today in all but one grade. In the netball, we've won all the football. Tremendous effort. In our 75th year, we thought it important that we really put in and really make it worthwhile and make sure that the Rambler spirit carries on for the black and whites.